It's time.
Today, we're digging into a movie that seemingly just crash-landed out of nowhere to become a global obsession. Yep, we are talking about K-pop Demon Hunters. And you know what? This quote from reviewer Sarcastic Chorus it absolutely nails it. It perfectly captures the vibe of a film that has completely hijacked streaming, social media, and even the music charts. It's kind of ridiculous, it's brilliant, and people are, well, obsessed. And when I say taken over, I am not kidding around. In just its first 2 weeks on Netflix, the film pulled in over 33 million views. To put that in perspective, that was enough to land it in the top 10 in a staggering 93 countries. 93. So how in the world did this happen? In a summer packed with sequels and reboots, how did a totally original animated movie become this monster hit? The story of its success is just as wild as the movie itself. So let's crack the code. Okay, the first, and you could argue the most important piece of the puzzle is the sound.
It's time for a new strategy.
Don't want you, need you, yeah, I need you to fill me up.
Because in K-pop Demon Hunters, the music isn't just, some background noise. In a lot of ways, it is the movie. The filmmakers didn't just try to imitate K-pop, they went straight to the source. We're talking about them partnering with actual K-pop royalty, super producer Teddy Park, the guy behind so many Blackpink hits, and the Grammy-winning producer Lindgren, who's worked with giants like BTS and Twice. This wasn't some tribute act, this was the A-team. And the result of bringing in that A-team, well, it was a certified phenomenon. The soundtrack just exploded, topping charts all over the world and landing an incredible 9 songs on the Billboard Hot 100. For an animated movie soundtrack to do that, it's basically unheard of. We're talking Disney-level domination here. And here's the real kicker. This isn't just a movie that happens to have a killer playlist. The music is baked right into the story's DNA. It is, literally, the supernatural weapon the heroes use to fight evil. So by making the music this authentic and this central to the plot, they didn't just make a movie, they launched an entire album. But a hit movie needs more than just a killer soundtrack. So what was the next secret weapon in its arsenal? That would be the film's absolutely unforgettable look. So a huge clue to the film's style comes from who actually made it, Sony Pictures Animation. Yep, the very same studio that gave us the groundbreaking Spider-Verse movies. And you can totally see that DNA here. They ditched that super smooth, almost generic look you see in so many American cartoons for something way more dynamic and just unapologetically cool. And the effect is just undeniable. As the YouTube channel CinemaWins put it, pretty much every single frame is poster-worthy. This stunning style, this blend of anime and comic book aesthetics, it made the film completely impossible to ignore in a sea of cartoons that all kind of look the same. Okay, so it sounds amazing and it looks absolutely incredible. But let's be real, none of that matters without a great story to tie it all together. And this is where the film's originality really shines. For any K-pop fan, watching this movie feels like a total love letter. It is packed with all these authentic details, the fan chants, the light sticks, the little inside jokes, all the things that reward you for being part of the culture. This isn't a film that talks down to its audience, it's one that celebrates them. And that authenticity, it goes way beyond just the fandom too. The film drops you right into modern Korean culture. We're talking traditional medicine clinics, public bathhouses, real landmarks in Seoul. And you want to know the most brilliant part? It doesn't stop to over-explain any of it. It just trusts you to keep up. But once you peel back all those cultural layers, you find a story that's deeply, deeply universal. As that same reviewer, Sarcastic Chorus, so perfectly put it, the final boss isn't some giant monster. It's weaponized shame. At its heart, the film is about self-acceptance and battling your own inner demons. And that is a fight everybody can understand. So when you put it all together, the sound, the style, the story, you don't just have a movie. What you have is a formula. a blueprint for a whole new kind of animated blockbuster. This right here, this is the winning formula. You start with an authentic, chart-topping sound from legit K-pop legends. Then you wrap it in a visual style that just refuses to be boring. You anchor all of it with an original story that's rich with cultural detail. And you power the whole thing with a universal message of self-acceptance. Boom. So what's the real magic trick here? It's this incredible synthesis, right? The movie is so culturally specific and authentic that it feels totally real to its core audience. But its message is so universal that it lets everyone else in on the secret. It somehow manages to feel both incredibly niche and massively global, all at the same time. And really, the massive success of K-pop Demon Hunters leaves us with a huge question. After decades of princesses and talking animals, this film proves that audiences, especially younger ones, might be starving for something new, something original, something unapologetically cool and culturally specific. So is this the future? Is this what mainstream animation is going to look like? We'll have to wait and see.